We now have a president in place who was sworn in, and he has set an agenda on how he wants the country to progress. So I think the national conversation should be based, among other things, on the pillars that he has set for the country, because we cannot continue talking about politics. We must then move to the next level of the pillars that he has set, that is healthcare, manufacturing, food security, and what he has talked about. So I think the conversation should also be based along those lines, respecting the rule of law. The environment should also be an enabling environment that is going to help us move forward.
I think on this question of national conversation, that it is a very important issue for the future of the country. I certainly agree that the election is finished, and it's now time for the country to move forward and to look at what needs to be done to further strengthen economic growth and development. So I do certainly welcome the President's 4 pillars, and we will be looking for ways to support and participate in meeting those goals and objectives. At the same time, there are obviously political issues which emerged in the last election, and there are issues that do need to be addressed, questions that need to be discussed. It does need to be done in the context of the Constitution and under the rule of law, but there are some historic issues that are out there that do need to be discussed and addressed, and it needs to be done inclusively, broadly, with the entire country participating. Obviously, the government, but also civil society, business, the religious leaders.
We will miss the point if our conversation is about what can we do to create political offices for so-and-so, or to ensure so-and-so is in government, or so-and-so is appointed, because, as the President said, and I totally support, it is not the end in itself. It's a means to an end. And the question we should be asking is that President Uhuru Kenyatta has won elections. How can we ensure that his government delivers on the things that matter for Kenyans? And I think it's for us Kenyans to ask ourselves, when politicians talk about dialogue, is it about water? Is it about health? Is it about education? We should be having a conversation now about why there was mass failure.